Everybody talking they hood. Well, let me reminisce on my hood. Yeah, I see the hood I came from. The harder they came, the harder they fall. They used to be in the ball. Tell me, can you ball? Tell me, can you ball? Tell me, can you ball? Them boys are flying through the air. Tell me, can you ball? Tell me, can you ball? Tell me, can you ball? Like you say, hear them boys say. Talk to you.
Live from Staples Center in Los Angeles, it's the Los Angeles Lakers and the Toronto Raptors.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to tonight's game. Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr. Ron Artest, one of the league's great setup men. What do you expect from him tonight?
Well, Marv Artest is one of the most unique players in the game. He's built like a middle linebacker, and I'm not really sure what position he plays, but he gets the job done. He'll make shots even though he's not a shooter. He handles the ball even though he's not a ball handler. He just seems to find a way to do whatever it is he needs to do.
Rejected. Farmar directing traffic. And Lamar Odom comes up short. And Andrew Bynum able to flip it home.
You got to finish off the play defensively, Marv. You force the miss, but you've got to secure the rebound.
And Jose Calderon not able to hit from downtown.
Marv, the defense is fortunate there. They give up the offensive board, but it doesn't cost them.
And a timeout is called. 1 minute remaining in this first quarter. Lakers up by 6. That was a three-point attempt. Bynum able to reach for it.
Beautiful execution there, Marv. You got to love the game plan. And this team is getting guys the ball in areas where they're comfortable, and even with that shot contested, it doesn't matter. That's automatic.
DeRozan gets it back. And Jose Calderon comes up short.
I don't know if you could do anything differently defensively, Marv. They got a hand up. They contested the shot, but boy, does he love that area of the floor.
We're down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Lakers up by 10. Bosch looking for the opening.
They've got to tighten up their defense there, Marv. Poor rotation.
Back come the Lakers again. Wright trying to stay in front of him. And Lamar Odom not able to hit.
That's a shot he's very comfortable with, Marv, and it's important early in the game to establish your jump shot, your routine, your rhythm, and you do that by shooting in your own spots.
Well, as the first quarter draws to a close, the Lakers lead by 8. Steve, one of those games where it seems every shot is falling. Now, what are the coaches saying at this point? They can't be happy about the defensive play.
No, I don't think so at all, Marv, because we talked to both coaches before the game. They were looking for improved defense out of their clubs, and we haven't seen much of that at all so far.
Calderon at the point. Beautiful defensive move. Farmar takes all the way.
Beautiful drive through the lane there, Marv. I like the aggressiveness of this club.
And a timeout is called. Calderon looking to make his move. Here come the Lakers. Odom on a quick release.
Well, they got exactly what they wanted, Marv. A nice high percentage shot, but they could not convert.
Here's the double. And rejected. Farmar working at the point. Oh, the screen is set. Yes.
That's great execution of that high screen and roll. A solid pick gets the defender caught up and allows for the open jumper.
Beautiful shot.
This club really playing with a purpose now, Marv, getting good shots. Even when they're contested, they're getting guys the ball where they really love it.
1 second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Farmar looks to set it up, and Lamar Odom with his first field goal.
Well, there's Odom with that beautiful left-handed stroke. And Marvin, it seems to me like every left-handed player has a good shot.
Why do you think that?
I have no clue. They're also good hitters in baseball, aren't they?
Well, I think we could find some lefties who are not
Go
good.
ahead. Name one.
I don't want to now.
Told you so.
That's the end of quarter number 2. The Lakers lead by 11. The Lakers with an excellent first half, Steve. What do they have to do to build on the lead?
Well, I think they need solid offensive execution, Marv. That will lead to good shots and a nice tempo to the game. The other thing I've got my eye on is foul trouble, Marv. They've got to keep their best players out on the floor. Boy, mistakes like that, Marv, make it very difficult to climb back into a ball game when you're trailing. This is a team that has to start valuing the basketball in every possession.
Calderon looking for the open man. Here's Graham. Artest rebounds.
Well, that's his shot right there. That's right in his comfort zone, and they're going to need more of that if they're going to come back and win this game.
Turkoglu with the jumper. Nice play. And Jordan Farmar able to hit. That's an 8-0 run for the Lakers.
This is really where you find out about your team, Marv. You're getting pounded. What are you going to do? Quit or keep playing?
Calderon with the open shot. And a timeout is called. Farmar firing. Shot clock is down to 7. DeRozan open for 3.
Well, defensively, you would have expected some adjustments at halftime, but this is the same thing we saw in the first half. Another wide open look.
Here's Walton. DeRozan ends up with it. And here we have the end of the third quarter. The Lakers lead by 17. Steve, as this fourth quarter gets underway, you have to wonder about the lackluster road effort that we've seen here tonight.
Well, this is really disappointing to me, Marv, because I expected a much better effort out of this club. And to me, what I've seen is a group of individuals trying to get their own numbers. I mean, it's more than about yourself. It's about the team. And I think this club needs to learn that lesson.
Let me write that down. More than about yourself
than the team. Yeah, got it? You should learn that lesson yourself.
Bosch facing the double. Hedo Turkoglu.
Good move there, Marv. Anytime you're down, you've got to attack the rim. You can't settle for long jump shots. I like that.
Farmar looks to the bench. And Lamar Odom right back. Calderon running the club. Not able to hit the 3. Here's Turkoglu.
Terrific effort there on the offensive glass, Marv. That's pure hustle.
Odom fires. Here's DeRozan. Odom fires it out. Shot clock to 6. Turkoglu with the steal. Here come the Raptors. DeRozan wide open for the 3. Now here's the double. The jumper is off the mark. This ball game is over. The Lakers take it. The final score is 28-13. Jordan Farmarth is the high point man with 10 points. Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr saying so long from Staples Center.